Greetings, boys and girls. Happy Halloween. Today I was given a choice between having a first generation PlayStation 3 with a 720 gigabyte hard drive and 3 controllers and HDMI cable, or the first PlayStation 2. So I chose the first PlayStation 2. Not because of the price, there's only a $50 price difference. That's not the problem. The problem is the old PS3 overheats. And that's not good for playing Final Fantasy XI, which is also known as electric crack. Because that's what it is. It's electric crack. And, you know, all of you guys played a video game before. And even one that you liked, how long does it last? Couple months and then it's dead, right? Fast food. Those are fast food games right there. But a game like WoW or Final Fantasy XI, that's not a game. That's a fucking lifestyle, man. It's a lifestyle. I played 11 for like 7 fucking years. 7 years straight. All the games that came out between then, didn't even give a shit about. Didn't even miss it. A couple of them came out. Played it for like 2 days, beat the shit out of it, went back to 11. And we all talk about it. Oh yeah, that game was cool. Back to our leveling now. And it's just like a snack. That's what they are. It's just a fucking snack. Like this Halloween candy in here. Here's God of War. Here's Little Big Planet. This is just all snack food. It's all that shit is. But it's fun though. But it's just a snack. It's gone in like a few days. How many times have you bought like a PlayStation Network game for like $15 and then you play it for what, 2 days a week maybe? Maybe even a month at the most, and then it's gone? Yeah. Well, 11 isn't one of those. Final Fantasy 11, it's a game you have to live. You don't play it, you live it. It's a lifestyle. Because not anyone can play that game. If you're a doctor or you have a job as like, you know, any job, you can't play Final Fantasy XI. If you go to school, you cannot play Final Fantasy XI. It'll ruin your fucking life. It's the warning right there when you log in. This game will ruin your fucking life. School and job, family and friends always come first. And that's been #1 gaming rule ever since. Real life first, game second. So, yeah, the difference between Final Fantasy XIV, Realm Reborn, and 11 is, well, let's start with 14. I'll go into all the bad shit about 14, just all the negative shit first, because there's a lot of it. Alright, one, the auction house, it's just a piece of shit. Okay, you selling something on the auction house, you need a retainer for it, a magical retainer, you need to be like level 17 or some shit, or 20 something to do it, and it's fucking dumb. It's just stupid. NPCing anything is, they give you 1 gil. Just 1 gil, so you can't NPC anything. They took care of that. Getting gil is fucking impossible. You have to play, level, do some fates, a bunch of shit, and you just get enough to cover a little bit of your gear, which you buy, but you get it anyways, like for doing quests and shit, so it's like, why even buy it? I wasted so much money like that, and your gear gets worn out, so it's like you got nothing. Then you have the problem with the launch. You know, that was just a fail right from the get-go. I mean, 1 week, 2 weeks go by, no one can log in, it's just constipated as shit. People aren't logging out because they won't be able to log back in, so it's just stuck on constipation mode. So I was all into it. I was like, yeah, this game's going to be cool. This game's going to be cool, because I couldn't play it, so I wanted to play it. So, you know, needless to say, I wanted, you know, I've been waiting a long time to play it, so I was looking forward to it. And I gave the game a chance. Like, I really, that's actually an understatement. I really gave the game a fucking chance. The more I played it, the more it sucked, and I'm like, no, this game can't suck, can it? I play it, it sucks. Oh, it does suck. No, I don't believe it. It can't suck. I play it again, it sucks. Then it got to where I didn't even like logging in to play it. I'm like, fuck, I gotta play it again to see if I like it. Fucking hate this game, but I gotta make sure. And it's confirmed it's a piece of shit. If you have to compare this game, Final Fantasy XIV, to 11, which came out 10 years ago, and you really gotta think about it, that something's wrong with 14. And something is. The graphics are fine. The graphics are cool. It's alright to see a good, a nice Mithra or something, with good graphics and nice scenery and stuff. But, it's not all about the graphics. We all know that. To me, the biggest problem is the gameplay. The whole style of the gameplay, the leveling thing, it's just fucking dumb. 14 may as well be a one-player game. A one-player game that's with a lot of constipation in it and a shitty leveling system. If you're looking for a social network where you can hang out and talk to people, 14 is not it. Because no one gives a fuck about anybody on that game but themselves. They give you a lot to do, so everyone's too busy running around doing their own shit. Nobody fucking talks. There's no hangout spots or anything. It's just the other people are just part of the background. I had a friend for like 10 years I met in Final Fantasy XI, and I deleted him because he kept ignoring me in Final Fantasy XIV. And the whole time, the 10 years, we've been looking forward to this game coming out. Well, actually the other 14, which sucked, and we'll wait for the next one. Came out, we got to play it together, and just fucking ignored me. Went off with his own shit, didn't invite me to his link shell. So I'm like, fuck him, deleted him. So if you have any friends you want to play that game with, you guys are going to be enemies. One of you, unless you like being ignored, Also, let's see what else is there about Final Fantasy XIV that sucks. The timing of it couldn't be worse. You got the PlayStation 4 coming out this month. Anybody, I say about half the population of the people that play 14 right now is going to have a PlayStation 3 when it comes out. Eventually. If not on launch day, shortly after, they're going to get a PlayStation 4. And they're not going to drop for $500 on a PS4. And I say 500 because you're going to need to get a couple games. There's a lot of nice launch games out, like Second Son and Killzone. Anyways, no one's going to put that aside so they can play 14. It's like, you got PS4 over here and PS3 in this hand. It's like, duh. So half the population of 14 is gone. It's going to be gone. So, the follow is quick there. And there's no social network on that game. I mean, home has nothing to fucking do at all. But it's got a big social network, and that keeps people active. That keeps people playing. They play because they're friends. Some people like to troll and shit. But regardless, they're active. It's an active social network, and that keeps home alive. I'm talking about PlayStation Home. And right now I don't have a PlayStation 3. So I can't go on home either, so I guess you could say I'm homeless. But I chose the PlayStation 2 over the PS3 because even though I could play 11 on the PS3, it'll fucking overheat. The old PS3s are notorious for overheating. And you just can't play a game like that on an old PS3. It'll overheat in like 2 months. And don't give me any shit about like, oh, well, you gotta turn it off every 2 hours. You don't turn off Final Fantasy 11 every 2 hours, no. It doesn't work that way. You'll miss your Todd. Or a party invite or something. Let's see what else about 14. Well, the battle system just sucks. Like, the whole leveling thing, it just fucking blows. And the social networking's gone. The way you level just sucks. And people say, oh, well, you can play faster, the battle speed's quicker. Yeah, but you need a lot more XP to level. It's actually slower than 11 as far as leveling goes. It's fucking slower than 11. Even though it's got a faster battle speed if you like to just mash shit and button mash and not know what you're doing. 11, you gotta use your fucking brain. You gotta wait for a skill chain, you gotta set up SATA, you gotta do your magic burst, you gotta cooperate, communicate with your team members. You know, there's shit involved. With 14, it's like, you go, let's say you're doing Fate. You run, you see a Fate, you get there, oh, it's gone. Oh, there's another Fate, you get all the way over there, oh, it's gone. Oh, there's another, oh, it's gone. You get there, it's all laggy and shit. You get like 200 XP. That you need 200,000 to level. It's just fucking, you know, it's all about the gameplay. And it's just not there. Now, what I do like about 14 isn't much. I like the graphics, it's cool. The chocobos can jump, you can get armor for the chocobo. The armor wears off on your body. Sure, you when you die you don't lose XP, but you also go to your home point. And there isn't that many home points in 14. Which kind of sucks. You don't have a Mog house. There's really no hangout spots there. Oh god, what else is there? I do like the something though. The crafting is fun. It's a lot better than 11. If you like to craft, it's fun to do it on 14. It's so cool. Like, you can cook, you get a little frying pan and you cook. If you're building some shit, you know, in smithing, you get a little anvil and you're like hammering some metal with a mallet, and you're wearing a little apron and you're all cute and stuff. You know, that's fun. But what else is there? Oh, the command, the new macro palette thing where you go up and X and stuff. That's actually pretty cool. I like that, because you don't have to go left and right on your macro palette. I mean, you can skip one and mess up. So yeah, that's the pros and cons. They totally outweigh each other, don't they? Not very cool at all. So basically everything that Final Fantasy has that 14 doesn't is what sucks about 14. So it's like, you just may as well play 11. I mean, it's hands down the best of the two. And you can't give me any shit like, oh, they're equally the same. There's no difference. There's no better of the two. They were made by the same fucking people. They had the same amount of time working on it. That's bullshit. You know, they are not equally the fucking same. You know, it's not about preference. One is a piece of shit, the other isn't. You know? Like, they're both good games, don't get me wrong. I love Square Enix and I support both the games. They're both cool. But they're for different people. If you like to talk, and you like to, even if you like to troll, or just you like to have friends and talk and do stuff together, then 11. Get 11. If you like to just do mindless zombie shit and not talk to anybody, or it's more of a one-player game with a lot of lag, and you like the graphics for good eye candy and stuff, then get 14. But 14 won't last too very long. I would not pay $10 a month to play 14. Like, fuck that. I got rid of my PS3 and I don't miss it at all. And, you know, I'm looking forward to playing 11. Again, I've been waiting for it for a long time. I know it's the PlayStation 2. I should have had one. I've had a bunch of them. And I've also destroyed a lot of PlayStation 2s by playing Final Fantasy XI. Not because they overheat or anything, because I get mad and destroy them. It's not me, I don't have an anger issue. There's a lot of other people that get mad at Final Fantasy XI and destroy the game. Because it's mental. You know, the game is fucking gets personal. It gets really personal. So, yeah, there's other people that's, you know, this one guy, Tippy, like, destroyed, like, 7 PS3s, like, back to back. He has a short temper, he's funny as hell. But, yeah, 11's also a lot more rewarding, too. So, my pick over the two, get 11. But only if you have no life. If you got a life and you got kids and you have a school and a job, don't get 11. It'll ruin your fucking life, trust me. And, yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys on the PS4, which I'll be waiting for 14 on the PS4. You know, hopefully that'll be better. So, see you guys later.